Yada das, the kid, boy, Yuck my back in the building. What the Feezy Weekly with Yuck Meezy in the building, man. We gotta get back to this Tupac versus Michael Jackson gate, man. You feel me? We can't let that slide. You know what I mean? Last week I told y'all it cannot be possible. That would be headline news. And you know, rest in peace to the godfather of music, Quincy Jones. He was revealing a lot of shit. You don't think Quincy Jones would say, yeah, man, Michael Jackson beat up Tupac. That would have been that nigga Arsenal. Come on, man. But I'll let the story speak for itself, man. But I'm gonna let y'all get in the building before I even start with the dialogue, with the the content with no nonsense. I'm gonna let everybody tap in from all around the world. Let them notifications go out. Let them know the bat line is out. Yeah, man, it's time to go to Gotham City, baby. Let's go, y'all. See everybody tapping in. I see you goods. You know what I mean? E. Millie, Erica Miller in this thing. My mod, you feel me? I see Tacoma in this thing. You feel me? The big boy, Big Texas in this thing. I see your boy E. Dub. I see your boy. Yeah, Ronnie, I see your boy. Oh, Ronnie, you in San Jose now? Okay, my G. That boy done moved up north. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, goods 206 in the building. I see you good. Yeah. Bushrod Derek, what up, my boy? Town business. Mm-hmm. A loco the great. I see you, man. I see you. And Johnny Cash, James Cash, you always the first one on the tap in, man. So you definitely get the dash. You did. Big shout out to James Cash, big supporter, man. I appreciate your support, my brother, and everybody's support, man. We just getting started. Let's get it started in here. It started in here. Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Oh, you still? Oh, okay, Ronnie, you still in La Lizzie? Okay. Why you say San Jose? Oh, you from San Jose? Compton in the house. I see you, Frederick. You dig? Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Missouri, I see you, man. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy, my mob nigga Tech Nine up out there in KC, man. Misery or Missouri, whatever y'all want to call it, man, it's still up there and we still rock with the mid. You hear me? They said I've been MIA. Okay, boy, I see you, man. Say Richmond, man, your area. I see your boy Norm. I see you, mate. Everybody tapping in, man. Let's let the notifications go out before we get to this Tupac versus Michael gate, man. I was very upset, man, when that rumor came out, man. Like that Pac is too much of a solid individual to let something like that happen. You know what I mean? Too much of a hothead to let something like that happen, man. So I went and did a little research, man. So we're gonna get to the bottom of it tonight, man. Plus a lot of other people is going at it, you know what I mean? You got the we ain't doing Power Wars tonight. We doing Boss Wars, you know what I mean? You got Busta Rhymes and 50 going bad on each other. We're singing on each other, you know what I mean? Clowning each other. And you got who else going crazy, man? You got Meek Mill going bad on Puff. All of a sudden, when they had matching outfits, I don't get what's going on. We got what else we got going on, man? Oh, we got the celebrities reacting to the Tyson Fury fight. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on tonight, Dynamite. Okay. Oh yeah, Offset squabble in the UK. Offset getting the scuffle in the UK. I gotta put that in there too, man. Somehow. Okay, Jake Paul, boom. Offset getting a little scuffle out there in the UK, man. You gotta watch it when you overseas, man. You outnumbered. You ain't got no guns out there, so you might get poked or hit with one of them goddamn batons, goddamn extended batons, metal. Booka. Goddamn thing, that boobop Dame Dash put that lump on his shit. Yeah, you get one of them lumpies, nigga, that put a lump on your shit with a booka. That shit this small look like a handle. That nigga whip that handle out. Bah! Shit turned to a lifesaver on your ass, like Return of the Jedi, nigga. Force is with you, Luke. Like that goddamn pole pull out quick on your ass. Nigga turn to a stick to a long ass pole. Waka! Fuck you up, nigga. But yeah, man, Offset got into a little scuffle out there. He kicked the shit out of somebody. I know that. He kicked the nigga with a Louis Moon boot. booze, hella big. You get blah, kick the shit out of nigga, man. So we don't get into the content tonight, Dynamite, man. You feel me? Straight up, man. It's a lot of beef going down, man. Like it's wild out here, man. But definitely back to Jake Paul and Tyson, man. That definitely was a big boy lick. You know, they both made tens of millions of dollars. You know, they said that it almost got canceled again. You know, Tyson had to go to the doctor after the weigh-in. You know, the first fight got canceled because Tyson had a stroke or something on the airplane. You know what I mean? So this is the second time, you know, I mean, it got rescheduled because of the first medical reason, you know. So Tyson wasn't that healthy, you know what I mean? He looked all buff and stuff, but, you know, at the end of the day, he wasn't on his best health, you know what I mean? Everybody was wondering why he wasn't punching. You know, he had to go to the hospital on the weigh-in, after the weigh-in. So, you know, you never know, man, as far as his health, what his health is looking like when he stepped in that ring. Twin, I see you, man. Goose the Great in the building, man. Hey, put Goose the Great on the screen. Oh, there you go, boy. Gooch, man. But yeah, man, they definitely hit a lick on everybody. You know, Jake Paul gonna have to fight some real motherfuckers after this, a real fighter. And all the real fighters are stepping up, trying to fight him. So I think this you know, gonna really put Jake Paul to the test. You know, you can't beat up an old 58-year-old Mike Tyson, and you know the real boxers ain't gonna feel some type of way. So, you know, and you got content creators. You got fucking Andrew Tate. He want that fight. You got well, Andrew Tate is the only one as far as a content creator. But you got boxers, you know, man, that really want that fight. So who else said they want that? A couple boxers at the ring. I'll play it tonight, but yeah, they want to fuck Jake Paul up over that Tyson shit, man. The boxers feel disrespected, you know. Boo Capone, yep, see? Boom. See, I'm glad you said that. So let's get to the content with no nonsense, man. Bruh said Boo Capone said that on the podcast. We will play the podcast where the rumor started, man, because Boo Capone started this motherfucking rumor on the podcast. And but so they said somebody else started a rumor too, but said somebody, I gotta bring up Reggie Wright. What he said some other dude brought it up, but I seen Boo Capone bring this shit up. So let's play what Boo Capone got to say about the famous Michael Jackson verse Tupac story. Let me get my game right, y'all. Shit loading and buffering and uppering.
Michael Jackson and Tupac.
No. Listen, man. These ain't that move. Nigga, come on, man. So.
All right, so let me get it to the beginning. All right, here we go. We got that. Excuse me, y'all. This computer, this is not touchscreen. This motherfucker's on an old laptop. Hey man, appreciate them cash apps too, man. It's going to the new laptop fund. Definitely, I will have a new laptop for Christmas via y'all and via the family. You feel me? But this is Boo Capone on what podcast is this? This is Did You Miss Me podcast, man. Fair use, man. Oh shit. Man, that's Teddy right there. Teddy Ray, man. Big rest in peace to Teddy Ray, man. Teddy Ray right here. You got, what's bro name? Goddamn, this other comedian, man. What's bro name? Fuck. But I remember Teddy. Yeah, anyway, let's go, y'all. Fair use.
So he didn't need that, bro. He didn't hit a thing. The nigga was gone. So let's get back to the book. So Kadada sitting on Mike's lap. Whatever. Pop come in.
Michael Jackson.
Nigga, big sight on my knee. Oh, what's up? Oh, Mike, look at Pop nut, Mike. You sit on this nigga. And Mike do this. Mike, I like to Mike. Look. And so Pop come. And then it's kind of like Pop when we grab Kadada. And so now you got Mike and Kadada. Well, Mike got this on. Pop got.
Oh, no.
So he didn't need that, bro. He didn't hit a thing. The nigga was gone. So let's get back to the book. So Kadada sitting on Mike's lap. Whatever. Pac come in.
Michael Jackson.
Big sight on my knee. What's up? Oh, Mike, look, Pac nut, Mike. You sit on this nigga. And Mike do this. Mike, I like to Mike. Look. And so Pac come. And it's kind of like Pac when we have Kadada. And so now you got Mike and Kadada. Well, Mike got this on. Pac got this on. So it's kind of like a little, you know, some little pandemonium going on. Yeah. So we watching, so nigga, Pac blow Kadada out the way. Mike step in. Whoa. Pac swing. Mike dip it. Swing back.
Vital parts of the story.
Well, listen, I'm explaining to you, nigga. Mike, you can't listen.
Fair use. So, if y'all didn't hear what he was saying so far, this nigga just said that Kadada was sitting on Mike's lap. Tupac come in the studio, and he see his girl Kadada sitting on Mike's lap. He's trying to snatch Kadada off Mike's lap, and Mike is holding Kadada with one arm, and Tupac is holding Kadada with the other arm. Listen to this ridiculous ass story. Boo Capone be having some wild ass stories. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
They got like this, nigga. They got Kadada like this. We talk like that, nigga. You from
I know. Whoa. Not about to go, man. Nigga. Go ahead.
So they got
so Pac pulling this way and
Mike pulling that way. So it was a misunderstanding. They move her out the way. They they join.
So they talking shit.
They join. Pac like Mike can't have.
Shout out to Billy Serreros. That's his name. Thank you, chat. Thank you, gang. Thank you, Sid Committee. Thank you, Nation. Billy Serreros. My bag. That last name. I knew the first name, but I didn't know the last name. I forgot the last name. Billy Serreros. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. And this is his podcast, actually. Fair use, y'all. Let's go.
Have it? Mike's like, nigga, what? Whoa. So, Pac gonna take off. Pac gonna bomb first, nigga. Yeah. So Pac's
did Mike bang folk on Pac?
Man, we was over by the DJ thing. We was coming over, man. We watching shit, so we coming to break it up. And so Mike, nigga, Pac gonna swing. Pac ain't gonna do too much talking. He gonna say something. He swinging first. He gonna bomb. He bomb first. So that nigga swung. Mike dipped it. And Wolf gave him one, but then Pac gave him that little thing with the knee. He ain't like this. We went to the ground and we broke it up. And then Pac had a little grass. And, it was a little shake up. It wasn't no scud. It was a shake up. But they got down. You know what I'm saying? I think it's funny, man. Come on, man. Fight.
Hold on, man. Did the nigga just Did the nigga just say Pac gave Mike an MMA knee to the head? What the fuck? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. But he said he hit him with an MMA. Before MMA was popping, he just came up with the knee. You get. Come on, man. This is ridiculous, man. But it's funny, my nigga. Hold on. We got to rewind that back. That nigga said he need the nigga. We got to get that story again, man. This nigga said he ducked a punch and got kneed in the head. Oh, what the fuck? He said, who bad? Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. What the fuck, man?
Bang folk on Pac?
Man, we was over by the DJ thing. We was coming over, man. We watching shit, so we coming to break it up. And so Mike, nigga, Pac gonna swing. Pac ain't gonna do too much talking. He gonna say something. He swinging first. He gonna bomb. He bomb first. So that nigga swung. Mike dipped it. And Wolf gave him one, but then Pac gave him that little thing with the knee. He ain't like this. We went to the ground and we broke it up. And then Pac had a little grass. And, it was a little shake up. It wasn't no scud. It was a shake up. But they got down. You know what I'm saying? I think it's funny, man. Fight.
Michael Jackson.
Pac grabbed the nigga by the curl. Hoo, bah! Need the nigga in the curl. Come on, man. That nigga Mike would have a big ass lump on his forehead, nigga, for days. Nigga, like, come on, nobody seen Mike with no lump on his forehead. Come on, Booby Wilder, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's an interesting story. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
No. Listen, man. DJ Damu, nigga, come on, man. So the thing about we broke it up, they shook it out, you know.
Got to get back to him.
They shook it out. They shook it out. Yeah, they shook it out. And they, hugged and shit. It was a misunderstanding. And Mike told Pac, like, nigga, shit, this like my little niece, homie. It's like, that's how you talk, man. All that shit it's a fraud. It's a fake. Right. Come on, man.
I have heard that.
So we've been lied to our whole life.
No relative, man.
Because Michael Jackson was giving niggas fades and banging folk GD, and he gave Tupac a quick jab, and then so he definitely put the hands on Tupac. He dipped him and caught him with a quick jab, straight jab,
and then Pac, Pac know that shit. So Pac did the knee thing, and like this, they went to the grass, and we broke it. It was tough. It was tough. But listen, we broke it up. We broke it up. We're gonna let and it's in a beautiful on Belly Glenn.
Subscribe to the Did You Miss Me podcast.
Michael Jordan's house. Man, he left him, man. And so that
also subscribe to my shit.
Story to fight, and everybody, people that know that it was there, they know that it wasn't really a fight. It was a tussle. But Mike wasn't no joke. Mike didn't back down. You know what I'm saying? Mike didn't back down. Tupac ain't never back. Pac ain't never back down. You feel me? Pac ain't never. I taught Pac how to do this.
Word. Boy, I'm done. I'm done, my nigga. I ain't having that, my nigga. You ain't gonna tell me you took Boo Capone, my nigga. You got the wildest stories. I don't believe that shit, man. Pac was too much of a savage. Mike was tall with some long ass arms. I seen Mike. Where's the Mike Muhammad Ali footage, man? Let me pull that up. Because Mike was a beast with Muhammad, boy. Let me see Mike and Muhammad Ali. Let me pull that up. He had some reach on Muhammad. He was doing all that spin around shit and threw a long ass punch. Nigga got long ass arms, man. Let me see. Let me do this. Michael Jackson. Muhammad Ali. Let me see. Oh, right here. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, watch this shit. Let me pull this shit up for y'all. My guy, shit. I still don't believe it, but I think Mike has some hands. I think, man. This is a young Mike. Peep this shit out, y'all. Fair you. Young Mike with Muhammad Ali.
I think I could ever float like a butterfly. Bam.
Well,
sting like a bee.
Well, got
I think I could ever float like a butterfly. Bam.
Well,
sting like a bee.
Well, got the
I think I could ever float like a butterfly. Bam.
That's a long ass arm. Mike is kind of quick. They say that nigga training with Bruce Lee and shit too. Hold on, this the real one. This the full one right here. Mike.
Bam. Say, Jim, you think I could ever float like a butterfly? Bam.
Well,
sting like a bee.
Well, you got the butterfly part down, Brother Michael, and you sing little sweet to complete the cycle. But before you can sting people out of their wits, you got to put on some meat and keep on eating your grits.
Man, you cold, man.
And Mike got a cool little jab. I ain't mad at that jab. I ain't mad at that jab, nigga. They said Mike was a blade. Y'all better stop. Oh shit. I don't want to call my outlaw niggas about this nonsense, but Edie, I mean, my brother, my outlaw brother, salute to the laws, man. Rest in peace to Fatal, rest in peace to Killer Gaddafi. Big shout out to Napoleon, you know what I mean? Mutai, my Muslim brother, shout out to motherfucking my dog, man. Noble, man. My dog. Big shout out to Noble. Shout out to all the laws, man. Period, man. Even the ones that still ain't rocking, man. Salute to all the laws, man. But Idi Amin responds to this. He got fed up and he responded on his podcast, man, his channel. So let's check out what an outlaw have to say about this. And somebody that really was hanging with Pac, not somebody that was really with Pac and was raised by Pac. Let's hear what Idi Amin have to say about the situation, man. We got to get to the bottom of this Pac and Mike gate. And then look, even with that story with Boo Capone telling, it sounds like Pac got the best of Mike. It sounds like, okay, well, it could be even. Because if Pac swung and missed and Mike ducked and then jabbed him and then Pac, they both got a hit each. So it's like a tie. Nobody got beat up. For them to say Mike beat up Pac, that's the rumor. It's crazy if that's the story. If that's the story, it sounds like it was a tie. It don't sound like Pac got beat up by Mike. Sound like it was a scuffle, but it didn't sound like he lost, my nigga. And now Mike with a you get sock pop in, need the nigga in there. He got it. You know, but yeah. I don't know, man. Allegedly, man. We're gonna see what Edie had to say about this shit, man. Say it's a loss for Pop. Come on. Come on, man. I don't know, man. If you need a nigga in the forehead, man, a nigga jabs you and you need him in a curl, I don't know what's gonna hurt harder, man. I think that knee to the forehead gonna hurt harder than a jab. Ain't like the nigga hit the nigga with a hook or something, or uppercut. Nigga jabbed him, get back, nigga. Grab nigga whole wig and boop up. Allegedly, man. Allegedly. I do not believe this shit, man. So let's hear from the outlaw himself, man. Idi Amin, my brother, man. Y'all tune in to Idi Amin TV. Subscribe. You see I'm subscribed. You know what I mean? You definitely got to lead, you know, by example. I ain't going to tell y'all to subscribe if I'm not subscribed, man. Subscribe to my brother Idi Amin channel, Idi Amin TV. Let's get to the content with no more nonsense, man. And Edie, my brother Edie, I mean, ain't having none of this fucking nonsense, man. Let's go, Edie. Let me put it on a little turbo because I don't want to get no ooh-wop. Okay, boom, we good. All right, Edie, let's go, baby. Yada.
Welcome to another edition of Idi Amin TV's Talking My Truth. Quick update. We're growing at a very good rate. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and checking it out. Every time I drop something new, truly appreciate it. Like I said, we're growing almost at 17,000 subscribers, and that is awesome. Now, today's topic of discussion, unfortunately, I have to address some more bull. And be clear, the only reason why I address the nonsense, sometimes I don't address all of it because there's so much of it, and some of it is just not even worth my time. But every now and then, like I said, some shit I hear or see, I just can't let pass my view or my vision. And also, my homeboy, and when I say my homeboy, y'all know who I'm talking about, Tupac Machiavelli. He's not here to defend himself or at least address some of the dumb shit. And so I'm taking it upon myself to address some of the dumb shit. Now, like I said, I'm not going to address all of it, but some of it is just so outlandish and ridiculous, I got to address it. The latest one, I'm sure most of y'all have heard about, an alleged altercation that happened between Tupac and Michael Jackson. Rest in peace to both of them. Two of the greatest artists of our time, and their legacies are etched in stone. And even though for both of them, many, many people try to destroy their legacies, or at the very least, chip away at it, their legacies stand strong as they should. They put in that fucking work, man.
Fair use, fair use. Nice intro, Edie. Nice way to give flowers to both of the legends, man. I like that setup, man. Do your thing, man. Talk your shit, man. Let's go. Fair use.
Man, both of them put in that work, and they deserve all the respect and the love that they get. Both of them are not here to defend themselves through most of the shit. I can speak on my homeboy.
Shaniqua in the building. I see you, sis. Yada. Fair use. Let's go, gang.
Because I know him, loved him, grew up with him, spent time with him, a lot of time. So something like this, of this magnitude, yeah, I would have been there for that. And it didn't happen. Okay? Let's be clear. This shit didn't happen. So instead of just saying it didn't happen, I'm going to give y'all reasons why it didn't happen real quick, because I ain't got a lot of time for this shit. I'm a busy guy. But reason number one, what the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing in the club 1995, 96? One of the recent rumors about it said it was Pocket coming out of the club with Kadada. First of all, the guy who mentioned Kadada's name got it wrong and called it Khadijah. Second of all, like I said, what the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing coming out of the club with Tupac? Or him and Tupac out of the club together? Think. Second, this is 1996. This is not 1936, 56, 66, 76. This is 1996, maybe 1995. Guess what they had back then? Cameras. Maybe not camera phones, but they had cameras. They had paparazzi. You mean to tell me nobody got footage of this? Nobody got a picture of this? Nobody Got nothing. You've never heard anybody else talk about that until now. Think, people, think. Second of all, Michael Jackson was one of the most heavily guarded individuals in the world at that time. He had security up the wazoo. Okay, you think they let Michael Jackson get into a fight with Tupac with the amount of goons he was hanging around with? That shit would have ended up ugly. Ugly. Think, people. You got to think. You got to think. And I'm saying think because some of y'all buy into it because
Woo! He talking some shit. He talking some shit. I don't know about all the cameras, but if you know that it's a club with Michael Jackson and Tupac at, well, fuck it, Michael Jackson at the club, you're going to have hella cameras in front of that club waiting for him to exit. Definitely. And if they supposed to have fought on the exit of the club, you got paparazzi chasing Michael Jackson, knowing that he's at that club to get that picture of Mike coming out the club and sell to a magazine. You know, that's why the paparazzi was doing as much. That's why they still do the shit they do, because those pictures they sell to the outlets. You know what I mean? So if a motherfucker got a good picture of Mike coming out the club, they can sell that to People, The Examiner, you know what I mean? All the type of magazines that was, you know, doing all that crazy ass, you know, reporting on, you know, celebrities, you know, outside of, you know, their celebrity. You know what I mean? The first World Star, Sun magazine and shit like that. The Examiner, Inquirer, inquiring minds want to know, you know, shit like that. That was the first World Star for actors and shit and celebrities and shit. They put their shit all on business. They put their motherfucking business all on blast. Now, the new, all that shit, Sun and all that shit, and Inquiring is the TMZ, same shit. But they had paparazzi back then. People like, it wasn't no cameras. Nah, it was cameras like a motherfucker. It was just big cameras, you know, and disposables, but it wasn't phone cameras, you know. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Y'all bring it to me. Like, Edie, you got to speak on this. Edie, is this true? Is this a, what do you mean is this true? Ask yourself the same questions I'm just putting out there to you. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing in a club? Have you ever even heard of Michael Jackson in a club? I'll wait. I ain't gonna wait that long, though, because the answer is no. All right. So, you know, this type of shit, you gotta see as you're scrolling, and you gotta just keep on scrolling. And if you don't want to see this kind of content on your timeline, stop giving it energy. When the people that are sitting at these platforms and putting this shit out into the world see that it ain't gonna get them views and clicks, it's gonna go away. Trust me, it's gonna go away. All right. So please do your due diligence, think, and don't feed into the bullshit. First of all, not first of all, but let me add this to the equation. The guy who started the rumor, somebody I know, is a comedian. It was a joke. Ha ha, laugh. Some comedians go too far with a joke. I'm sure you've seen some comedians go too far with a joke, and you're like, God damn, he took that further than it needed to go. Yeah, it's a comedian. It's a joke. That's just funny hearing it. Tupac and Michael Jackson got into a fight, and Michael Jackson won. Even I had to laugh the first time I heard it. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, these type of things start to pick up some momentum, and people start saying to themselves, wow, this is the second time I heard it. Maybe it did happen. No! And I'm done with this. At the end of the day, believe what you want to believe. Because I know a lie is sometimes more entertaining than the truth. My mama used to say all the time, a lie don't care who tell it. And that's the truth.
Thank you, Edie. So Edie, a real outlaw that was, you know, that's still part of the Outlaws, that's still a part of Tupac legacy, part of Tupac estate, you know, keeping his legacy alive, man. Shout out to Machiavelli, the Don. You see him all behind me. If you don't, now you do. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's from the estate. They say it's not true, man. You know, like he said, man, Boo Capone here, comedian. That was a joke. Ha ha ha, he. The Michael Jackson, he. That he. But is it real? Nah, my nigga. Very entertaining, though. Very entertaining. That Pac East Harlem, man. Pac was with all the shits, man. Pac was beating up rappers, producers, fucking Pac was with all the shit records, man. That's all I know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Pac was hella hyphy. Super hyphy. That nigga's ready to fight me over asking that nigga, can I buy some weed from him? So I know how hothead he is. This nigga's a hothead. Super hothead, my nigga. So if Pac was in the ring with Jake Paul, it would have went longer. I'll fuck with y'all. I'll fuck with y'all, man. Don't believe unless you see it, though, man. But Mike had a long ass solid jab. He was doing a twist around with fucking Muhammad Ali. That jab was long, nigga. He was throwing that motherfucker. Pop. Leave Mike alone, man. Rest in peace to the king of pop, man. That Keith Murray story still didn't get debunked. I think he lied. What happened with Keith? Did they say Keith Murray and Pac had a fight? Keith Murray did say something about him and Pac having a fight, man. Then you and Pac had words, yeah, over some weed. Absolutely. Pac was hot-headed over that. I'm all right, let me leave this nigga alone about the weed and go snoop in them studio up the hallway and smoke some weed with them, man, because they had the shit all on the table. You know what I mean? Pac was hot-headed. Like, I don't know what he was going through when he was leaving out the studio, but I was coming in the studio at the same time he leaving out. I'm like, Pac, let me buy some weed. Like, I ain't the motherfucking weed man, nigga. And spit off on the nigga. I'm like, okay, he had his shirt off, he was sweating, all the jewelry on him. All right, my nigga. I spent off, nigga. I was going in and went right back out, nigga. Went straight down the hall to Snoop and them shit, you know. They whole studio smoky, nigga. Daz and them rolling up and shit. Let me get some weed. Roll up and fuck with them, man. Yeah, Pac ran me off. Yeah, I was like, okay, this nigga hot. I don't want to be in the lab with a nigga hot. You gotta be good shit, good vibes. You know what I mean? That nigga was heated. Yeah. You'll catch Pac on some good times. Pac is cool as shit, you know what I mean? But hey, you'll catch a nigga when he on one, you know what I mean? So caught the nigga on good times and caught the nigga on one. So I seen both sides of that nigga. Period. Definitely. He said Thriller and All Eyes on Me is two of the best albums to ever do it. I agree. I still think it's no artist that outdoing them too. You know, as far as the rap game and as far as the singing game and pop game and R&B game and all that shit, man. You know, the thing is that, you know, people saying that people made more money than pop. It's more money in music right now. Period. It's way more ways. It's way more independence. It's way more money being made. If Pac was able to get his label deal and do the shit that he was supposed to do, you know, after he died, he was supposed to come with the record label, Machiavelli Records, put out all these artists. He probably would be, you know, up there with Jay and them. You know what I mean? So you never know how this shit would have went. His life got cut off short, you know. So niggas trying to judge his paper, you know, when he first got out of jail off 1 or 2 albums. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he did more than any nigga at that short amount of time, like far as a rapper. Accomplished way more shit. That's why he the best. And that shit still, you know, got motherfuckers copying his swag, his style to this day. You know what I mean? So the most influential, you know, he's like the Elvis of hip hop. Everybody like niggas is banging Bloods and shit on the East Coast because of Pac, because Pac had the red bandana and shit. Like, it's a lot of Tupacism going on in hip hop. Rappers, you got DMX, fucking Ja Rule. There's so many others that came that resemble Pac, you know. So I don't know about the other artists. Like, you know, you ain't got another nigga that came trying to be Jay. Who's the other Jay? Like, who's the other Nas? Who's the other Wayne? Like, niggas copy Pac. Nobody. I mean, everybody copy Wayne, like, as far as the tattoos on the face and shit and the dreads or whatever, but they don't rap like that nigga. You know what I mean? But I get it. 5 years, man, he accomplished the impossible. Facts. That's why he the best. In 5 years, he accomplished more than niggas did in their whole career. Period. Not financially, but accomplishments. Period. Tattoos on their stomach, all that shit, man. Tattoos on the neck, all that shit, man. Pac started that shit. Murals on your back, all that shit. Pac started that shit. Period. Let's get back to the content with no more motherfucking nonsense. Let me see what I got loaded up, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. Let's get to the My Wars, man. Let's get to some funnies, man. Let's get to some funnies right quick before we get to the other content, man. 50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes, man. These niggas is killing each other, man. No Frank Ocean. I'm talking about sigging. You know what I mean? This is a sig-off. You know what I mean? Boss Wars. You know what I mean? On What the Fuck Weekly, man. You got 50 Cent versus Busta Rhymes, man. When rich niggas start clowning the shit out of each other, man. shit get sticky. What the nigga Tyler created. Sticky. It's sticky. It's sticky, my nigga. It's sticky. It's sticky. It's sticky, man. Tyler Creator voice, man. Shout out to urban politicians. Yeah, I mean, follow the guy on the UAP. I definitely follow the kid. You feel me? Let's see what 50 Cent got to say today.
And I hear me. And I hear me.
Yo, niggas
Of course,
got-
you hear me. I'm gonna repeat myself.
I didn't let the nigga bust the paint his whole head like that.
That's the pasta. Right, something.
That nigga Slim Small, he tried to act like he bust a friend. How the f you let him go outside looking like that, yo?
Yeah. That's what the man am going here.
Nah, son.
See, that's true chicken.
What's going on here, man?
True chicken. Yeah. Look at the man in pretty.
Nah, man. That,
Food
man.
punching at the place.
Why I always gotta be the one to say something, man?
Chef them easy. I tell them hold on.
Man, I'm chilling. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I go shopping. I give me a mean leather jacket. I think I'm doing my thing. I'm like, I'm my own little planet. I ain't nobody, but niggas always gotta try to one up on me, right? Have one up on me. I get a banging leather jacket. This nigga busted get a leather line up.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
Oh, man. You said that nigga Buster got a leather lineup, man. That goddamn Beijing was shining, my nigga. That shit looked like a bowling ball, my nigga. That nigga said he had a leather Beijing, my nigga. They wildin', man. 50 ain't cool, man. 50 is the biggest troller and the best troller in the industry, my nigga. Better leave 50 alone when it comes to trolling. But I don't know, man. Busta ain't playing no games, my nigga. Busta, he with all the shit.
You know, good.
Hold on, mate. This nigga is with all the shit. Busta's with all the shit, mate. 5 back records. Fire in the hole. Let's go, Busta.
Come on. 50. You know good and well that I woke up to this bullshit you just started this morning, and I was the one that was leaving everybody alone. So what you doing is giving false narratives, homie. You talking about you just went to buy a leather jacket. You ain't bothering nobody. You left it alone. And I went and bought a leather hairline. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. On some real G shit. Let me tell you something. You talking about that Pimpin' Curly that you was doing as a character? Well, no, you was doing Pimpin' Curly in real life too. Kind of look like Rico Suave on the red carpet in one of them movie shits that you was involved with. And I don't want you to use that as no excuse neither, talking about you was playing a character. You wasn't in character when you had to go down that red carpet. You could have got back to yourself. You chose to stay in character with that Rico Suave shit, some berries and sweet juices you had up in your head top. Now, I do want you to know I'm your brother, so I'm always support you and everything you do.
Oh, leave the nigga Busta Rhymes alone. What the fuck? Damn, let's go. Fair use, man. These niggas going bad on each other. What the fuck, man? Let's go. Yeah, fair use.
I ain't been doing nothing but that since the inception of our friendship. Followed up. Now, with that being said, I got one question to the masses. There's several products that you have to incorporate to get your shit to look like Rico 50. All right? Rico Suave. We're talking about Rico 50. Let's see which one of the products that he used to get to looking like Rico 50. Was it this? Or was it this? Or was it this? Matter of fact, I think the real question is, did he blend all three of these shits to look like this? Chill. I got a grand prize for anyone that jumps in the comments, any consumer around the world that used to also use these products to help identify, doing a forensic deep dive and a research and a data analytics on those products to help us understand, was it a combined effort of all three, or was it a combined effort of two, or was it just one of them to get you to look like Rico 50? Now, with that being said, if you guess right what the blend was chemically for that berry juice look for Rico 50, you might win the grand prize. Until then, just know the blessings don't stop. So we're gonna just keep this shit going as long as we need to. Because if the blessings don't stop, I don't stop, and we don't stop. Dragons.
All right, my nigga, got it. Busta shot back, mate. That nigga shot a missile launcher, but damn near cried. That nigga got that nigga Rico 50. That nigga start pulling up S curls and TCB shit and all types of neutralizers and relaxers and shit. What the fuck? Busta ain't cool, my nigga. Leave that nigga alone, man. Come on, man. That nigga put all type of neutralizer and relaxers and Stay Soft Fro and So Glow products and shit on the screen. That ain't cool, my nigga. Busta ain't cool for that, my nigga. You are not cool, my nigga. What the fuck, man? Back to the content with no more motherfucking nonsense. We need to get some funnies in here, man. Keep it funny, man. You know, that was the Mob Wars. You know, no Power Wars tonight. That was the Boss Wars. You know what I mean? Should we get to the loyalty or should we get to? Okay, that's what the fuck. Oh man, let's get to the drama. Offset, man, in full step of Why that nigga urban politician said he has some Shanghai jiu-jitsu shit going on? Hey, man, let's peep out, man. Salute the urban politicians, man. Follow him on the tube, man. He report all the motherfucking rap news and shit, man. So he got the actual footage of what went down with Offset in the UK, man. Yeah. That nigga hit that boy with a Cobra Kai kick, my nigga. This shit is baby, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Watch him. Don't watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Don't watch him.
Wrong nigga. Oh shit, a woman got slid. Oh boy, who we getting to it with?
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man.
So French rapper Gazzo. Okay. Man, boy, are you good? Cobra Kai kick. Man, listen, boy. Overseas is tricky. Salute prayers for the lady. She got knocked out or socked or something on accident. Somebody slid a lady trying to punch somebody else. Yeah, man. Like when you overseas, man, you definitely gotta be in line, man. And shit get wild, man. I think when I was looking at the motherfucker that had the nigga depressed up on the car, I was wondering who that was. So that was Offset that he had choked up on the car and security trying to calm him down. And then when he got off the car, he came and kicked the nigga. You kicked the shit out the nigga, boy. Hey, niggas ain't got no sticks out there, boy. You better use your hands and feet, nigga. Period. Let's go, y'all. Niggas, you get Tiger uppercut. Let's go, y'all.
Had to come tap in. And one thing about this nigga Offset, any type of altercation or physical situation he's involved in, he gonna put down the demonstration and show you he got some inner Bruce Lee, Roy Jet Li type of Shanghai Jiu-Jitsu stuff going on. Back in the day, y'all remember that nigga jumped off the stage and did the punch in the air. And right here, this nigga tried to do a whole drop front kick right there, leading with that.
Oh no, we did it. They just showed the nigga did the Super Saiyan punch off the Hey, they better leave Offset the fuck alone. I forgot he did the dive punch off the stage, nigga. That nigga Manny, bro. Leave that nigga. Let's play that dive off the stage one more time. I forgot about that. That nigga Manny, bro. Leave that nigga alone, man. That flying jump, boy.
That was Shanghai Jiu-Jitsu stuff going on back in the day. Y'all remember that nigga jumped off the stage and did the punch in the air. And right here, this nigga tried to do a whole drop front kick right there, leading with that in the squabble and everything. And this went down out there in France, and I don't know everything with the details. And supposedly, from what reports are saying, he was supposed to shoot a video with a French rapper by the name of Gazzo. I'm not familiar with him either, but they said that things didn't go right with his entourage. They felt the way about it. And I had to cut out the one part because it was somebody on the other side that did a drop kick on the nigga standing up in the side of his head. They was throwing punches. And then also it was a girl that got knocked down and laid out on the ground too. And it didn't look like nobody punched it. It looked like they just kind of ran her over. But I can't put that part of the video for YouTube and stuff like that. And I got a write-up I'm going to show y'all on this in just a second.
Oh, man. I got a nigga get a write-up. Oh, shit. This nigga, man. God damn. I done played the footage too fast, nigga. I'd probably get blurred, nigga. Why you didn't warn a nigga? That nigga said, I got to write up. Oh, shit. This definitely going to be, what this shit called, age restricted. Definitely. I hope I don't get blurred for this shit. Man, that was just a kick, though. It wasn't like huge violence. It was just a little drop kick. You get... God damn, man. What the fuck, man? Hey, they better leave Offset alone, man. Leave that boy alone. Cool. Yeah, leave that nigga alone, boy. He with all the shit records. He said that boy died but no pool. Facts. Head first. Leave that nigga alone. Leave that boy alone. Facts. That nigga said Falcon Punch. That's one of the flying Super Saiyan punches, but nigga, that nigga thought he was Goku or something, nigga. That nigga super. Yeah! He said that nigga ill, man. Yeah, that's an ill nigga, B. Word up. Super ill, man. Oh my Lord, man. Let me play the what the fuck moment, man. This ain't no real what the fuck moment, though. Let me see. Is it? It's some bullshit. I think dude just trolling. I ain't no real what the fuck moment. I ain't gonna play that. Let me get to this. The last thing. Let's get to Let's see. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can't go back-to-back drama, man. All right. This is the what the fuck moment though. Let's play this. Fuck it. This lightweight. This is the what the fuck moment, man. When keeping it real goes bad at the podcast. Let's go, y'all.
Again. You know, some of those.
See, we're gonna keep it in the UK, man. We're gonna keep it in the UK, man. Since that happened in the UK with Offset, man, we're gonna keep it in the UK, baby. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Someone don't always do the mum jokes. That's the thing, though.
Okay, but what's he gonna do about why is he moving like?
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Bro, I'm getting mad.
Bro, we didn't, man. One sec, bitch. One sec. No. Hey, bro.
What about what you doing, man?
Bro, be man. Hey, bro, it's a pod. No. Bro. Are you man? Relax, bro. Say sorry. Are you man? Say sorry. Chill. No, chill, man. It's my show, bro. But I've got a guest. Man. Come on, bro.
I don't joke, man.
Come on, bro. No, it's cool, boy. It's cool. Come on.
Why is guy look?
Hey, man, UK niggas is activating, man. They ready to fight. Leave them UK niggas alone. Hey, man, I couldn't even understand the nigga. He's like, other nigga like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. Hey, say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. That's the what the fuck moment, man. When the podcast go wrong and the nigga got to choke you up, watch what you're saying, man. At the end of the day, man, niggas are still men, you know. I've been seeing lately, like, niggas been damn near about to scuffle at some of these podcasts, man. So niggas are still men, so niggas got to watch the disrespect, you know. Definitely. At the end of the day, niggas are still men, you know. And there's women there, too. You disrespect the women, her nigga come. Hey, it's ugly, man. So have some respect. He did a Soldier Boy move. You good? Yeah, that goddamn Offset jump. I forgot that stage dive. That was hella mania. I forgot. Yeah. This nigga was Hey, man. Definitely gonna throw the alley-oop out there. We're gonna go through these celebrity reactions, but really boxers reactions on the Jake Paul fight, because I didn't really get the boxers reactions last night. Salute to my homeboy, my brother, Bo Rock from the Dub Shack, that assisted me last night with the content. We definitely went in on Frank Ocean. But let's see what the boxers have to say about this shit, man. You know, if they feel that they was cheated, you know. I don't know who this young man right here is, but we're going to fast forward a little bit. Let's get to it. Okay, Amber Rose say some little shit. Like, she knew what was going down. She knew the fix was in. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Demolished by Kevin McBride. He would.
Amber Rose shared her thoughts on the fight, stating she was confident Jake Paul would emerge victorious. Her prediction aligned with the outcome, leading some to question whether the result was ever in doubt.
Amber, what do you think of the fight?
I knew Jake Paul was going to win. I felt it in my heart.
Yeah?
I knew Trump was going to win.
What made you know that? Yeah, what made you know that?
I just, he's 27 years old. He's been working hard. And, I just saw it. I watched the progression of who he is as a boxer. And I was the only one. I was cheering when everyone else was doing him. That's my dog. I just knew it. I felt it.
Who do you want to see him fight next, in your opinion? Or who would you like to see him fight next?
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
Will we ever see you in the ring?
No.
You don't really like that side of it?
No, I'm a 41-year-old mother. I'll beat your ass, little boy.
Yeah, that was good. Wow.
That was actually hella funny.
Did you see the girl fight?
I did, yeah.
Amanda and Katie?
Yeah.
Twitter user Russell Morg captured the sentiment of many viewers with his sharp observation, everyone quickly realizing we're watching a 58-year-old box. His remark highlighted the stark reality that Tyson, despite his legendary status, could no longer perform at the elite level. Colby Covington had a more measured take on the fight, praising its safe conclusion. He noted that it was evident.
Fair use, y'all. Fair use. This is Fighters Corner. Fair use from Fighters Corner, man. Yeah, man. These are the boxing people, you know, besides Amber Rose, you know what I mean? That's talking about the fight and what they think about it. So let's hear from them, man. Fair use. This is from Fighters Corner. Let's go, y'all.
Tyson was far from his prime and expressed relief that no severe harm came to the boxing icon.
What did I think? You know, I love seeing Mike out there doing what he loves to do. It's his passion. But I don't know. I think Jake looked a little soft tonight. He don't look like a real boxer, a pro boxer that's been trained the last 10 years. So, you know, he needs to come see me one day. A guy that's in his prime that's going to walk him down and have that cardio. So, did you expect him to knock Mike Tyson out tonight? I did, yeah. I thought, you know, Mike's a little bit older. You know, he had a problem. You know, they had to push back the first fight because, you know, he had like a stroke on a plane or something like that. Yeah, so, I was just scared. I didn't want to see Mike get hurt. I'm happy he's walking out of that ring and he's healthy tonight. So, super happy. Everything went well. And, you know, it was a spectacle. All the fans enjoyed the show. You want to fight Jake Paul? Yeah, hell yeah. I'd love to fight. He's talked a lot about me in the past. I'd love to see him back it up. For sure. That's all I've been practicing the last couple of years, just straight boxing, and boxing and wrestling.
Boxing analyst Dr. Bryan did not hold back, harshly criticizing the decision to sanction the fight.
And then he came out and a couple of rounds looked pretty.
Fair use, fair use. I got to tap in every so now and then, y'all, to keep the content fair use, fair use. Let's go without getting blurred. Let's go.
Good. And then by the end of the fight, it was clear this was a 58-year-old man, and he looked like a 58-year-old man. And I have a lot of issues with this. I don't think this fight should have ever happened. I think it says a lot of bad things about the combat sports world and sets a really dangerous precedent going forward. We're going to talk about the whole fight clearance approval process and then just physiologically why he looked the way he did. There's a lot of just true anatomy and physiologic changes that explain why Tyson looked so bad and play a role in why this type of thing should not happen. So how did this fight even happen or get approved? Each state has an athletic commission that governs licenses for combat sports. It's not a national standard. It's state by state, and there's a wide variety of medical clearance processes and rules in place from one state to another. That probably played some role in where this fight happened because Texas has some of the more lenient medical clearance processes. So here you can see if you're going to apply to get a license, you basically have to have a medical exam. You have to have some negative blood work, which is pretty self-explanatory.
He hitting a good note. Okay, so Tyson wasn't in the best of health. So for them to get sanctioned, they had to go to Texas where the health rules are a little bit lenient than the other states, so less strict, you know what I mean? For that fight to even go down because they knew Tyson had bad health. See, they ain't saying that, you know? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
You have to have passed an eye exam within the previous 6 months. And if you are over the age of 36, you are considered a older competitor and you have to have more favorable physical testing, limited, including EEG, EKG. So EEG is a very generic test of brain function, brain activity, but doesn't actually show you anything structural in the brain. And an EKG is for the heart rhythm.
He described Tyson's physical appearance as concerning and argued that the match should never have been allowed to proceed in the first place.
Then there you have the actual form of what has to be done for the physical. There's some very basic stuff in here about medical history and history of seizures, headaches, dizziness, brain hemorrhage, chest pain, irregular heartbeats, cramping with exercise, asthma, very simple, basic medical history. Have you had a concussion, lost consciousness? Obviously for these boxers, this better be yes for all of them because they've all had head injuries pretty much at this point. And then again, here's that comment about being over the age of 36 is what they would consider an older athlete. Physical exam. For the neurologic exam, none of this is functional. This is very basic. How alert are you? Your cranial nerves. Look at somebody walk. Very simple finger, nose, and reflexes. This is extremely, extremely simple screening, not anywhere near the level of complexity for something like what a professional boxer is walking into. And it's the same other than an EKG and an EEG for a 20-year-old fighter or theoretically a 90-year-old fighter. There's no upper age limit within these athletic commissions for when a fighter can be approved.
Steven Espinoza shared his thoughts on the event, calling it a rough watch. Like many others, he expressed his disappointment.
Fair use. It was a rough watch. It was hard to watch it. I was ready to cut the shit off because I just didn't want to see Tyson drop. Like, okay, long as Tyson didn't get knocked out, I was good at the end of the fight. I just didn't want to see Tyson get knocked out. I'm like, bro, please don't fall, my nigga. Please don't get slid. You know, but it still was hard to fucking watch, my nigga. Like, it was irritating me, my nigga. Like, it was hard to watch Tyson just get socked on and not punch back. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, so it was hard to watch. It was sad. You know, actually, it was sad to watch. You know, thank God for the females that was ahead of the fight, that really thunderdome. Because, yeah, from that adrenaline I got from that fight, and then it just toned all the way down to, like, fear for Tyson. Like, I had adrenaline. Like, oh, these girls are going crazy. Who gonna win? And they robbed the Puerto Rican chick. And then they get to Tyson. And like we all got robbed after that, nigga. They robbed the girl, then fuck it, they robbed every Netflix viewer with the Tyson fight. period. That was a robbery. Stick them up. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Both in the fight's quality and the circumstances surrounding it.
I think we're all hoping to see a little flash of the old Mike, and we saw like someone who, I wish I'd seen the old Mike. Not to take anything from Jake, but Mike looks his age, and he should. Look, I take that back. He did a lot better than a lot of 58-year-olds would have done. But
Is Jake good for the sport?
I think it is. About 70,000 people out. Me and Mike. So. I think it certainly brought people out.
What did you make of Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano?
Look, another tough fight to score, another tough fight to call a winner. I had Amanda by a round maybe. It's tough to argue either way. I mean, it's a rough fight. They fight. They're going to fight 100 times, and you can argue. You're not going to get a clear decision. Out of any of them. They're evenly matched fighters. You can argue either way, but it was an amazing fight to watch.
Can you give us a tank update? Sorry.
Look at it, taking the spring. He's anxious to come back, and hopefully we're gonna see him. I think actually within the next week we'll have an announcement with a formal date.
Daniel Cormier noted that.
Yeah, man, they all knew the fix was in. They all hit a lick, but it made boxing look bad. It made boxing look like it's not real. Like even when Floyd do his exhibition fights, it don't seem like it's real. You know what I mean? It don't seem like it's bite down boxing. Like. The only one Javante and them, of course, it looked real, but just the celebrity shit, like when it goes like a boxer against a UFC fighter or, a streamer against a UFC fighter or a wrestler or some shit like that. It just seems scripted. It's starting to feel like it ain't seeming scripted, because niggas is really getting knocked out. But it's like a clown show. It's not serious, real boxing. You know what I mean? Like, niggas barely get a bloody nose. You know what I mean? Like, you see them females, they were bloody face. You seen Barreros and Ramos, whatever them two dudes, man, they was bloody face, like going at it. Like, put their shield, went out on their shield. So, I don't know. It just seems it's starting to get generic. Like you say, WWE is just starting to look real generic just with the fight lineups and the matchups and shit, They said Roy Jones' dialogue through the fight was better. He was doing a little too much on the Tyson Jake Paul fight. He was acting like it was more exciting than it actually was. Definitely. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Fans' hopes had been elevated by Tyson's impressive training footage.
And I was locked in. You know what the craziest thing about this whole situation? And honestly, the production value and everything on Netflix was tremendous. But as we got closer, we got more interested in this fight. Honestly, everybody was watching this fight because Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. I was texting Rogan earlier, and I was like, I cannot resist the urge to watch it. He said, I'm going right now to watch the fight. We can't miss Mike Tyson compete. I think, though, that the wool was pulled over our eyes, right? We watched Mike do all these things, and we watched Mike in training, and you get the idea that he had a chance, but he really didn't have a chance to beat this kid tonight. And it showed very early. Fight starts. Mike gets forward, lands a beautiful jab that rocks Jake, and I think immediately that made Jake realize that he couldn't be reckless against him. But then as time went on, he realized that that threat was not as present as he might have thought.
However, the reality in the ring failed to match those expectations, leaving many disillusioned.
Was probably the best punch Mike landed the entire fight. Jake Paul, the boxer, is much better than people want to give him credit for, but I don't know that this does anything for that because he fought a 58-year-old man. He fought a 58-year-old man to a decision. That 58-year-old man comes out on the other side looking pretty good, if you ask me. He looked like you would expect a 58-year-old man to look in a professional boxing match.
After the fight, Jake Paul addressed the criticism, stating he gave it his best effort while Tyson was clearly just trying to survive in the ring.
Do you feel like it's time for people just to...
Fair use, y'all. Fair use, man. Everybody know the fix is in. This was to make Jake Paul company look big, make Jake Paul look like Tyson is handing the knockout or the heavyweight crown to Jake Paul, And like I said, it was a rollout because this is a partnership between NFL and Netflix. This is a partnership between boxing and Netflix. So it was a launch, you know, on top of a play. It's a play. So everybody pockets got lined up. Shout out to Netflix. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. I'm going to show you this nigga what he bought from Netflix. He stunted. This nigga stunted out, man. I'm going to show y'all what he did on some stunt shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Accept you for who you are and not try to say, hey, you need to fight ranked fighters or fight for a belt or those kinds of things. And just accept what you bring to the sport. Because obviously, look what you did tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but people just love to hate me. I'm easy to hate, and I intentionally, say things to make people hate me. I play the heel. I feed into that, and that's just what I like to do, and that's what entertainment is. And at the end of the day, I started as a 17-year-old in Los Angeles in the entertainment business, but I've been in this sport for 4.5 years and have been so active, doing every event, taking any fight possible. So if people want to see more, or this challenge, or fight this person, whatever it is, my response to them is just give me a couple more months, because I'm going to accomplish more things in just a matter of months.
Knocking the dude out in the first round, but doing what traditional boxers do. And now he's here putting on the biggest show that boxing has seen in 40 plus years. There was a fighter who tried to bombard our press conference, former fighter, on Thursday. And it was ridiculous.
Hold on. He said the biggest fight in 40 years. They did say they had 60 million viewers. I don't know. In 40 years, it's bigger than Floyd versus Pacquiao. I gotta check them them viewership, them pay-per-view, but they had pay-per-views. This was well, if you got Netflix, and then a lot of people probably subscribe to Netflix just to buy it. Just to watch a little 30-day tryout, whatever the free tryout. I don't know. I don't know how that add up. But let's get it, y'all. Fair use.
Ridiculous. That dude fought somebody that was 9-21 in their 12th fight. This young man who has 4 years in the sport, 3 years with MVP, he just fought the baddest man on the planet in front of 72,000 people on Netflix.
He acknowledged the stark contrast in their performances, pointing out that Tyson seemed to be merely surviving rather than competing. While Paul credited Tyson's resilience, he defended his own performance, stating that he came prepared and executed his strategy. Critics, however, argue that the fight was lopsided, with an aging Tyson unable to match Paul's youth and energy. Jake's comments have drawn mixed reactions, with some praising his honesty and others questioning the legitimacy of a fight with such an imbalance.
Reaction on social media isn't too great about the fight in general. Your reaction to that at all?
Yeah, man, thank you for everyone tuning in and coming. And, I tried to give the fight the best fight I possibly could. But when someone's just surviving in the ring, basically, it's hard to make it exciting. So I couldn't really get him to engage me or slip shots and, do something super cool or whatever. But I don't.
Now you're going to blame it on Tyson. My nigga, if he's just standing there, you could have just did what you wanted to do. But it's a play. You know what I mean? You both had no knockout clauses, period. That's why you both walked out the ring like nothing happened, period. Y'all both went to the club right after the shit. That young lady, Sereno, she ain't going to the club. She got to go to the doctor. That young man, Ramos, that boxed against Barreros, he ain't going to the club. He got to go to the doctor, get stitched up. Barrero, he got to go to the doctor, get stitched up. You niggas could go to the club. I'm just saying. It's a play. Shout out Dewberry. Let's go, y'all.
I don't care about what people have to say. They're always going to have something to say, and that it is what it is.
Eddie Hearn admitted he could only endure watching the first round of the fight. Seeing Tyson struggle was too difficult for him, a sentiment echoed by many fans. Do you think fights like these should be sanctioned at all, or does it harm the sport's credibility?
And that's, I just, did you enjoy watching most of that fight? It was hard to watch, but it was always going to be like that. But it doesn't have to be. They're not making this for me. Look how many people turned up. Look how many people tuned in. So I can't knock it. That's just not for me. And that's not disrespectful. I love boxing. I don't want to see Mike Tyson stuck in quicksand. And he showed unbelievable heart, by the way. No one wants to see that happening to Mike Tyson.
Now, for the 36 that you saw, I know Jake Paul was.
They got pillows on. They got 14-ounce gloves on. He come out like a raging bull. But after that, he was gassed. But Mike's a legend, and he showed a load of heart. But you just don't need to see it.
A lot of people just say, I'm just here to just watch Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I get it. But maybe they haven't watched boxing for 35 years and love the, and I haven't even had a drink and love the sport more than anything. That's what I do. So for me, I didn't want to see it. And when I did see it, I didn't want to see it even more. But I get the casual fan. wow, can he still do it? Has he still got it in him? Science doesn't have.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, after the first 2 rounds, like you didn't want to see it no more. I feel like Eddie Hearns. You know what I mean? He said he walked out. He didn't want to see it. He couldn't take it. You know, I was ready to cut the channel off. Like, man, hell no. But I'm like, man, fuck it. I gotta keep watching because if Tyson get knocked out, I'll be mad if I miss the knockout or everybody talking about it and I cut the fight off too fast. So I watched it just to make sure Tyson don't get knocked out. And he survived, man. He bit that glove and survived, man. So shit. You know, that's all he could do, man. You know, you in the pool with them sharks, my nigga. The life preserver ain't gonna work. You know? Straight up, man. But salute to Tyson. He definitely had heart. He definitely went out on his shield, you know, with health problems, you know what I mean, all types of shit, but he still made the fight go down after pushing it back for health problems the first time. So, no, it is what it is, man. You know, everybody want to see the young Tyson. That nigga is damn near 60, man. That ain't the young Tyson that's, you know, electric and, you know, knocking niggas out with one punch. It's not it. You know, this nigga smoke weed, pop mushrooms, do ayahuasca. I mean, fucking what this shit called? The toad, all that type of psychedelic shit. Plus, he ain't got it all. So, man, he way removed from that shit, you know. Period. Yeah. Straight up. But let me show y'all what this nigga Jake Paul stunted out on with some of his check. This nigga stunted with the goddamn oh my lord. They said he spent over $7 million on the on some jewelry. This nigga went crazy. This is before the fight. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. Boy, Jake Paul stunting out on y'all, nigga. Salute to Tyson and Netflix. He just thank Netflix, nigga. Thank Tyson too, nigga. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Fair use. Let them know. This is Let them know television. I mean, Let them know TV. Y'all follow them on the gram. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
He copped the Crazy Jacob and Co. billionaire Ashoka timepiece over here, which reportedly cost him $7 million. But as expensive as this watch is, it's not as interesting as this diamond earpiece Jake got from the jeweler Vobara to cover his ears so Mike Tyson doesn't bite it off like he bit off a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear in 1997. This earpiece apparently cost $100,000 a piece, making it $200,000 for both ears. Mike Tyson already...
Hold on, nigga. $100,000 for that ear, nigga? Stop it. Somebody just jibbed the shit out of him, man. You need to buy that motherfucker about 5 bands, man, unless you have some precise, big-ass, crazy diamonds in that motherfucker. But you see that nigga, he's stunned. Nigga got the whole diamond ear, nigga, so he don't get bit. Nigga, that's a stunt right there. That's wild.
He slapped Jake Paul during the press conference, and the world can't wait to find out what's going to happen in that ring. Let's check it out.
Hard. Let's go. Thank you, Netflix.
Wow. That's wow. Boy got that billionaire. I don't know, my niggas. Look at the ice. Like white ice or spicy ice in it. $100K for that?
Ladies and gentlemen, so you guys will be there. See you guys there Friday.
I don't know, yeah. That's wild, man. That $100K for that earpiece is kind of wild. But that earpiece is a stunt, though. That's a stunt, my nigga. Hey, man, y'all gotta watch out for Jake Paul, man. He be stunned with the wilds. That nigga came with a. Remember last time he fought? That nigga came with like a Pokemon card, like a rare Pokemon card that costs hella money, iced out. Nigga in a glass with ice around the shit. That nigga came with a Pokemon card chain, nigga. So yeah, he be doing wild shit with the jury, man. Salute to Jake Paul. He stunned like a motherfucker, but that was a bullshit ass fight. I tell you that. Yeah, that's the best watch ever. That billionaire from Jacob, that whole fucking emerald diamond boy. Yeah, that thing crazy. They start at $1 million, you know. So they start at $1 million all the way up to like, I think 10 million. From $1 million to 10 million, I think. So yeah, that's that Billionaire Boys Club thing for real. First person I seen with it was Floyd. Floyd's the first one I seen with that watch. Then Fat Joe and Khaled. And then a lot of other people started having it after that. But Floyd was the first one I seen with it. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much the content for the night. I'm gonna throw the alley-oop out there for y'all if y'all want to tap in, you know, tell a friend, you know what I mean? Definitely hit the link, tap in, you know what I mean? You know, tell me how y'all feel about the fight. Tell me how y'all feel about the Tupac and Mike fight. Tell me how y'all feel about everything. I'm gonna play some content, man. Loyalty before royalty, man. How y'all feel about Meek Mill going bad on Puff, man? Let's check that out while y'all tapping in, man. Let's tap. Where's it at? Oh, come on, man. Where that thing at? I know I had it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I hit that link and tap in before I tap out. You feel me? But let's play this more content. This is from All Urban Central. Y'all follow them on the tube. They definitely do what it do. But check how Meek Mill cat off on Puff, man. And they just had matching outfits, man. 4 weeks ago, man. I mean, 2 months ago. Matching outfits in the summer and shit. But this how the boys do you when you're locked up, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
We outside, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know.
We outside.
Yo,
real life.
No Diddy Gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me. You
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek. Outside, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know.
We outside. Yo, real life.
No Diddy Gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me. You
Talk
heard?
that shit.
You see Puff's son, Prince JDC, say shaking my head. Ain't feeling that shit, nigga. You know that you was a Puff nigga, guzzler, nigga. Like you was on Puff dick, my nigga. Let's stop playing, my nigga. You was all up under Puff. Puff was like, yeah, daddy, you look good, daddy. When you was just floating around in the pool and shit, nigga. Tell you, oh yeah, daddy. Like, come on, my nigga. That was your nigga, man. Period. Now you talking about no Diddy Gang, nigga. Like, what type of shit is that, boy? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Meek, yeah, Meek.
We ain't do nothing but go hand. He said, "Call me out my body. I'm in a mess."
Anyway, this nigga crazy. This nigga wildin', B. Word up, man. That's not a loyal nigga, man. Period. When Puff get out, I know he gonna shit on that nigga. That nigga said no Diddy Gang. That's wild, B. Thank you for the fair use clause on the screen, Shaniqua. Appreciate you, sis. Nigga said, take that, Meek. Yeah, that's scandalous, my nigga. Like, when he was locked up, it took a nigga like Jay-Z to have his back, right? You know, niggas wasn't going, even Puff was new to nigga back then, right? Puff wasn't going bad on Meek when he was locked up, you know, for the parole violation and shit for hella long. And Jay-Z had to protest and petition to get the nigga out of jail, along with the dude, Rubin, Michael Rubin, from the owner of the fucking Philadelphia 76ers, I think. Whatever he owned. Combination between him and Jay-Z, they got Meek Mill out of jail. You know, Puff didn't shit on him while he was in jail. So why would you shit on Puff while he in jail? You know jail ain't cool. You was, you know, on jail reform and all this shit. You know, talking about, you know, probation and prisoners and whatnot, prison reform and all this. And now it's no Diddy Gang. Like, use a cold piece of baloney, my nigga. Yeah, that nigga's a cold piece of baloney, man. With friends like him, nigga, who need enemies? For real. With friends like this, who need enemies? Friends. Boom, 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 boom. How many of us have them? Friends, nigga. That ain't no love. Nigga, that ain't no motherfucker. Boy, that ain't a friend. That's some sucker shit. Sucker MC shit, man. To the fullest degree. Sucker MC shit, man. Throw the alley-oop out one more time. If y'all ain't tapping in, I'm going to tap on out. I appreciate y'all for tapping in for the content with no motherfucking nonsense. It's your boy Young Meezy. You feel me? Throwing that alley-oop out there if y'all want to tap in and talk about it. If not, man, you know, I'm going to lay it down. Eat din, smoke a nice go to bed blunt. And shit, I'll catch y'all, you know, later on this week. Smoke a Lot Radio, One of the Twins, you know. One of the Twins will be next, then Smoke a Lot Radio. So yeah, man, more content. And What the Fuck Week, we definitely gonna be on weekly, man. So yeah, we rocking out. Ray J went through some shit. I ain't gonna play that. You know, Ray J the homie. You know, what he going through, that fucking whatchamacallit. Because when a nigga getting shot at and shit, you don't wanna, you know, put gasoline on the fire. You know, you want to calm all that down once it start getting life threatening and shit. So he said he got shot at. You know what I mean? So niggas start getting shot at and shit. You don't want to, you know, instigate shit like that. You know, so prayers to Ray J. You know, I ain't about to go bad on his situation. He already going through enough. You know. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I'm about to tap out just like this motherfucking blunt. This is a little ass doobie, so it's about to tap out. I'm gonna tap out too. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Fuck with the kid. There's just somebody coming in right quick. Okay, let's see. Mode of the coach. Let's go.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Where you tapping in from?
Oakland, California.
Town business. What's up with it?
Town business. Hey, what's up? How you doing to the chat? Salute. I came up here because I wanted to know about Meek Mill and the dog cage. Why was he in that dog cage with nothing but black silk boxers on?
He was in a cage?
What? You didn't see that picture of Meek Mill in the dog cage?
Motherfucker thinking that wasn't him.
That wasn't him?
Nah, hell no.
It was photoshopped?
Yeah, they photoshopped this shit.
Why they didn't let that be known? That got me thinking this whole time that he was really in there in the dog cage with the silk box. Now that ain't right.
Nah, that nigga wasn't in no dog cage, man. But he was bunny hopping around with Michael Rubin. That nigga
Okay, well
he
might not have been in the dog cage, but what was up with the pool? Now he was in the pool now.
Yeah, and that nigga Diddy was like, yeah.
And that was suspect too.
Yeah, and them bunny hops. That nigga bunny hopping around with his man, that all was wild. Anything with Michael Rubin is wild. The white parties, all that shit is suspect. Sassy ass party. Yeah, niggas doing man sandwich hugs and shit, like 3-man hugs, sandwiching each other and shit. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
Wild photos.
Seen footage of them parties, and everybody was very, very, hands-on and touchy-feely. Now, with you being in the music industry, the rap game, hip hop, have you ever heard any, stories about these parties, or, could you tell us a little something that we don't know?
I don't know shit because I ain't never been. I'm a D-list, C-list artist. I ain't the A-list nigga, so I don't get around them shit.
I know I'm not saying you've been there, but you ain't heard no little birdie or no little buzzing.
You hear about parties and shit, but I ain't hear about no freak offs. Like everybody knew that Puff had parties like annually. You know what I mean? Puff throw parties, mansion parties in Miami, all types of shit. So you hear about a Puff party, but
you ain't never heard about the freak off.
Hell no, never heard about the freak off until now. Until Black Ron, whatever that nigga name is, Big Ron, whatever the nigga name is, sued. He started coming out saying about the slick shit. Now I always heard about Puff being like bisexual. I definitely heard about that. But
yeah, I've heard about that too.
I hear about no sex parties though. I always heard about him being bisexual, definitely.
Now, when this first came out, when this first hit the scene, what did you think? What was your thoughts on it?
Shit, a blitz, from him suing that liquor company.
I think that's what got it ignited.
Because this shit been going on for years. How this shit been going on for tens of years, decades, and now motherfucker want to do an investigation all of a sudden. The same year that he sued and won, against the liquor company is the same year that Cassie filed her case and he cast her out. Then months after that, Lil Ron filed. So, that was like within months after he won his lawsuit against the liquor company. So, and allegedly they say the liquor company paid for both of their lawyers, Cassie lawyer and Lil Ron lawyer. So,
Now that's ironic. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's up with this Gene Deal dude.
now
What
that
you think
right
about him? Now he say he jumping ship on him. Now they supposed to be in the same gang they was a part of.
Gene Deal, I think he stopped hanging around Puff like when Big died. So for him to be talking about all this Cassie shit and act like he was there, I don't think he was there. He sounded like
But he was his bodyguard though.
He was, yeah, he definitely was. But that was like after Biggie died, I don't think he was around. You know what I mean? I think that he sounded like because he's talking about shit that's right now. Like he's been to the freak parties and shit. Like he was there in the 90s, bro. So it's a lot of these dudes that's making a career. You got the people that's a cameraman that's making a career, like they work for Rockefeller and know all the business and all the contracts. Bro, you was a cameraman. I have cameramen. They don't know my contracts and my inner business, what my deal is and what my cut is and how much they don't know. They just know how much I pay them for them doing their camera work.
They was the workers to help, so they don't know all that.
All of a sudden, this cameraman knows all the details. Fuck out here. How the fuck this bodyguard knows all the details? Same thing. When I pay my bodyguard, I just pay you to be a bodyguard. You don't know my business dealings. You don't know my relationships and shit like that. I mean, of course, probably if you bodyguard and you see me date, but far as the business
details and the ins and outs and outs and ins and outs.
Yeah, you don't know all of that, my nigga. So I think a lot of that shit is fugazi. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the book being written, I think that book is real because they just now put the book into they just what's called subpoenaed the book for the for the court case that Diddy got. So they subpoenaed that book. So people
they said
that
the black dude really wrote that book. That was really his, and the white dude was just a little, front.
The white dude said
Did you hear about that?
The white dude saying that he wrote the book. He did an interview on Art of Dialogue saying that he wrote the book, but he just used the black name, So who's to say?
And I haven't seen the white dude no more lately either. It's like he disappeared. Now we see this TD Jakes, Black Santa Claus dude with the gray beard.
Yeah, that's the nigga that got the real book with the pictures in it. The book I got ain't got the pictures in it. So dudes showing all the pictures in the books and shit, and yeah.
So it's two versions of the book.
Yeah, it's two versions, definitely. So the one with all the pictures and all the names not X'd out is the one that got subpoenaed to the court.
Did you hear about Ray J talking about he got to wear the bulletproof vest? His life in danger? Yeah. Talking about his life is in danger. Then it's been said that the prison found evidence of Diddy on the phone with the sons talking in code to instruct them to go put hands on Ray J.
Oh wow!
So they took away his phone privileges.
You lying?
That's the latest news.
Nah,
no, I'm serious. This ain't no conspiracy. I mean, we heard they got the audio of the phone call, all that.
Oh shit, man. You can't be calling no hits from the joint, my nigga. You know all that shit is recorded, my nigga. That's cool. You better get you a burnout phone, nigga. You better not be on that county phone talking no shit.
Oh yeah, it's a couple new findings that done popped up by Puffy that put him deep up in the hole. Yeah, some new things. Every time you turn around, there's some new stuff that got him deep in the quicksand.
He got niggas fighting in jail for something. I don't know. They said
I heard that too.
Yeah, they say he got niggas boxing in jail for something. I don't know what's going on, but
it was something about they was fighting against something about who gonna make his bed or some crazy zesty thing like that.
Oh hell no! Fighting who gonna make his bed? Fuck
yeah, something weird like that.
Oh wow! I think the nigga is in.
But that's a legend.
I think he in protective custody. He ain't got no celly. Niggas could come make his bed. Hell no.
One more question, and I'm gonna let you go. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
What do you think that his defense team what could they say? I'm just trying to figure out how when the trial starts, what is going to be their whole game plan? What could they say? Because the evidence is overwhelming against them.
I mean, all you got is sexual shit. Now, if he didn't rape nobody, You ain't got no charge. The only charge he really got is the transport and the prostitution, the sex trafficking. So when it's illegal to fly a prostitute in, the sex worker in, and pay her for sex work. So that's where they got him at. And then the gun, they could, do that, whatever. But it's the gun and the sex worker thing. All that other shit with him having sex parties and shit. Everybody did that at Playboy Mansion, all that shit. It's not a crime to have sex. Him
They got witnesses talking about that he drugged them.
him drugging them, he could get
Yeah.
for that. They illegally drugging them without them knowing. That's a case too, because that's the Bill Cosby case. He got, went to jail for illegally drugging them and having sex with them. So if he illegally drugged them and proceed to have sex with them unknowingly, then
Yeah.
he fucked up. He's in a
They got the baby oil though with the what is it, MH, whatever it's called the liquid ecstasy.
Well, that ain't illegal. I mean, it is illegal, but it ain't illegal to, you know what I mean? Like if the nigga want to rub oil on him with ecstasy in it, hey, who's to say that oil was for him or somebody else,
Then they say they got it on tape of him doing these things. It's on record.
Oh, so he's putting shit concoctions together.
No, they have footage of him drugging.
Oh,
That's what they say.
Spiking drinks and shit.
Like he got full footage. It's like over 200 hours of footage.
Oh wow, he fucked.
And they said it's gonna take them to end of this year, like January, to see all of the go over all of the evidence, all of the motions are discovered. That's how much footage it is.
Damn.
They got airline flight security airline schedules. They got phone records. They seized everybody's phone. They got laptops. They have hotel footage and surveillance and hotel sign in. They got a lot.
Yeah, that's because that nigga going against the $77 billion company, man. You bit the wrong hand. You bit the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, Ciroc owned by that Crown organization.
Yeah, man. 77 billion, man.
You don't want to mess with that. That Crown organization is like kings and queens and diplomats and dictators and all kinds of stuff.
Good fucking
They
luck.
want to run and put that thing in action. So
And you never know. You
he
never
might
know.
be asked out.
And you never
They
know.
say they trying to get Trump to Trump might get him out.
Oh, Trump is gonna get him out. That's
You
why.
think so?
Hell yeah, Trump getting Puffy out ASAP.
Why would he? Yeah, he did that to Rihanna's baby daddy. I forgot his ASAP Rocky.
Man,
When he was locked up.
Diddy's getting a pardon.
Why would Trump get him out though?
Man, I don't know niggas that
Benefit.
one of my homies had a life sentence and he got him out. So
You never know.
it'll be
But
done.
yeah, it's good talking to you. I appreciate you chopping it up with me.
Yeah, tap in low, Bangtown business is all good.
Yeah, all good, cool. Have a good night.
You too, appreciate you. Yada da. Hell yeah, man. That was good content, good dialogue, man. Somebody said she sounded like a gossiper. Nah, she know her shit, man. She knew more shit than me. She tapped in, man. All right, what's that shit called? Baller Alert account is lit. That TMZ account is lit. You feel me? But y'all lit, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Y'all talking y'all shit, Sid committee, man. All the mods doing their job. You feel me? The motherfucking gang, the nation, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. I'm about to eat me some good food. My wife made a fucking chopped chicken for the first. I ain't never had chopped chicken in my life. This shit is good than a motherfucker. We figured out the chopped chicken recipe. I suggest y'all go make y'all not chopped chicken, chopped cheese. What the fuck? I said chopped chicken. Chopped cheese. Woo, shit. Chopped cheese is the motherfucking shit. So I'm about to have me a chopped cheese sandwich, some fries, you know what I mean? Smoke a blunt, take my ass to sleep. So y'all be easy. I'll see y'all the next time on Yuck Mouth TV. What the fuck weekly, man. You did. Oh boy, hit smokealoutrecords.com for the music and the merch to make your body work. Hit versecomics.usa.com. Get the comic books, man. The Legend of Yuck Mouth Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 got the soundtrack. This is the latest one that just came out. Support the mob, man. Real shit going down out here. You know, go get the merch on the line. It's the Looney Glow in the Dark joint, man. You feel me? And so on and so on, man. You feel me? Oh, subscribe to your guy on Facebook, all the social medias, all that shit. And I'll see y'all later, Gator. I'm out this thing. Deuces. Bye-bye now. Oh, bye.